Hey y'all, today we're talking about early black Los Angeles. I'm talking about 1781, the Pueblo of Los Angeles was founded by 26 of 44 founders, Afro-Mexicans. Black people have been rooted in Los Angeles for a very long time, since the beginning. California was looking towards Oregon when they became a state in 1850 and had drafted their constitution. Basically, a whole bunch of people white people from Missouri moved to Oregon. And they passed these exclusionary laws, specifically this dude named Peter Burnett. Peter Burnett, he passed the exclusionary laws, said, black people, if you do not get out of our state of Oregon, we will whip you. Right? That's those type of laws. Peter Burnett becomes the first governor of California. Black people could not petition the courts from 1850 to 1860, so the first decade of California's existence. Black people had to work around that. So you can't talk about Los Angeles without talking about Biddy Mason. Biddy Mason was this woman, this black woman. She was enslaved in South Carolina. She got sold to another slave owner in Mississippi. This slave owner was a Mormon who moved to what would become Salt Lake City, with Brigham Young and all them cats. And then he moved on to San Bernardino because there was a new Mormon settlement there. But, Brigham Young told homeboy, don't bring your slaves to California because it's a free state. But he didn't want to listen. So what happened is Biddy Mason came into contact somehow with all these black people on her way over to California. And they told her, they said, look, California's a free state. And what you need to do is petition for your freedom when you get there. So, when she gets there, she's still a slave for 5 more years in California before she basically sues for her freedom. And she frees herself and 11 of her family members. So, but the story don't stop right there. She becomes a nurse, she becomes a midwife, she keeps stacking her coins, she ends up buying property across Los Angeles to the point where she ends up founding basically the first black hub in Los Angeles, what is today Boyle Heights. She accumulated a lot of wealth that way. But she wasn't, she wasn't stingy with her money like that. So she becomes one of the founders of First AME Church, one of the first black institutions in Los Angeles. She pours money into the church, helps out the homeless. She helped out people who are getting out of prison. She helped new black migrants to the city. And she was good friends with Pio Pico, the last governor, the Afro-Mexican of Alta California. She speaks fluent Spanish. She is just all that. Biddy Mason is that woman. Over time, she ends up accumulating $300,000 in wealth. Meaning today, that's $8.3 million. This woman was rich. She was cool. She was helpful. And she was about the cause. You know what I mean? So you can't talk about early black LA without talking about this woman.